Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Lysanya's Lounge. I'm Lysanya, not Lysanya, bringing you Sunday Community Skirmish number 166 here today. A big thanks to everybody tuning in on the live stream here on twitch.tv/thatLysanyaGuy. Also, a big thanks to everybody tuning in on the replay, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And today we have four outstanding teams here at Sunday Community Skirmish number 166. Our first matchup today will be between Skyborn Rangers and Drunk Driving Simulator. Once again, Skyborn Rangers on red versus Drunk's Driving Simulator on blue. For those of you tuning into your very first Sunday Community Skirmish, very simple format here. It's a double elimination tournament. So if you lose one matchup, that's okay. You still have a chance to win this tournament through the Road to Redemption. Of course, it's a first to 5 kills format, so first to 5 kills wins. There's a 20-minute time limit, plus 3-minute overtime if necessary. And we'll get to the overtime rules if we have an overtime in this SCS. Long story short, folks, kill them before they kill you, and you win. It's as simple as that. But of course, if we have a tie, first kill, first blood is the tiebreaker, so you want to be aggressive and you want to get that first kill. In lobby, there's a 4-minute timer. You guys know the drill. 4-minute timer in lobby. Gotta announce those changes. Loadouts are locked 30 seconds before the match begins. So you really have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to decide on your loadouts and another 30 seconds to set up your team where they need to be. Already we have somebody announcing a change. That would be Infinity Omelet, who has switched over to a goldfish. They have switched over to a Hwacha fish here. Let's take a look at red. Red, of course, is Skyborn Rangers. And we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on that timer. Let's take a look and see what they have. They are running a mine launcher with the double Artemis. And they're also running a Shrike. We do not see a Shrike very often in SCS. They're bringing the Shrike this time. Hwacha Shrike. That is very interesting that Solidus Bucket is bringing a Shrike into SCS. But right now they have, let's look at Drunk Driving Simulator. They are bringing a Carrot along with that aforementioned Goldfish. All right, we got about a minute and a half. In fact, I'm getting my timer ready right now to make sure that my timer is synced with their timer. And of course, Ollie will be our ref today. Earbud Music is going to be refereeing the lower bracket. Now, we will not have a stream for the lower bracket. Unfortunately not. We were not able to secure a second streamer for today's event. However, I'm going to be taking care of the top stream here today. And we'll try to keep everybody up to date on the lower bracket as best as we can. Yes. I see you in there, Twitch chat. I see you in there. But it looks like we will have matches live here any second. Just waiting on the call for ship lock. Waiting on the loadout lock. 1 minute remaining in the lobby. Okay, very good. Of course, teams can ready up early too. That's also an option. But 1 minute remaining in the lobby. That means 30 seconds left on the timer to change their loadouts. Solidus Bucket appears to be happy with that Shrike. Hwacha Shrike is going to be a thing in SCS. It looks like, looks like they are going to go with that Shrike. That means that we will be seeing a rare appearance by the Shrike here in SCS. Even Spire gets more play than the Shrike in SCS, which is very surprising considering how unfavored the Spire is. But it gets more play than the Shrike. That tells you how comp teams view Shrike. But the ships are now locked. That means that teams need to ready up within the next 30 seconds. Well, now 10 seconds. And looks like Infinity Omelet's going to be the pilot here for Blue. Yep, there's the call right there. Teams need to ready up. We're about to get started with SCS number 166. We need Infinity Omelet to ready up right now. And here we go, folks. Here we go at the start of Sunday Community Skirmish number 166. Once again, we will have Skyborn Rangers on red, Drunk Driving Simulator on blue. This first matchup is on Ashen Scuffle. Ashen Scuffle, of course, is one of the newer maps to the Skirmish format. Ashen Scuffle is based off an Alliance map. And, of course, it's one of the, in my opinion, it's one of the prettiest maps in the game. That lava flow is just outstanding. As here we go with the ship callouts. I'm starting my timer. Referee starting theirs. Here we go, folks. Ship number 1 is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. It's a Mobula with a mine launcher up top. Double Artemis on the bottom. Gatling and a flare on the wings. Ship number 2 is the Reborner, piloted by Solidus Bucket. A mirrored Gat, watch a Shrike. Ship 3, the Unborn, piloted by Baron Don Juan. A Carrot, Caro Artemis up front with a Banshee and a flare on the side. And ship number 4, the... Oh, God. No, don't do this to me. Ship 4 is the Jub, piloted by Infinity Omelet. It's a Watch-A-Fish with side Carronade and Gatling. All right, and here we go, folks. The match has started, of course, a 20-minute timer, and we are almost 1 minute into the match already. About 45 seconds in. Blue is forming up here. Red is also forming up. Looks like they're going to form up on opposite ends of the map. Of course, we are on a minute delay on the stream, so that way nobody stream snipes. We normally welcome stream sniping here at Lysanya's Lounge, but not during SCS. Not during SCS. We understand. Gotta play by the rules here, folks. Gotta play by the rules. And it looks like Blue's deciding to go around the corner. It looks like it's going to be Goldfish Pyrrha versus Mobula and Shrike. That mine launcher could be very deadly on that Reborn. You got Hodish on the mine launcher here. Of course, Hodish recognized as one of the best gunners, if not the best gunner in the game. He is on that mine launcher right there. And on the Reborner, we have Faded Silhouette, who's going to be on the guns there, with Kendry and DS on the Engineer. And Ship 3, let's see who's going to be on guns over here. It's going to be, well, with the Pyramidians, less important because it's Carrot. Carrot, you only really need 1 or 2 ammos. Looks like it's going to be Desdemona on the guns, and Desdemona will be on the Carronade. And with the Watch-A-Fish, it will be Zucchini on the Hwacha. All right, so we know who's where. We are waiting for Blue to come around here. We're waiting for Blue to come around the corner. And they are... Oh, Reborn's just sitting there waiting. Oh, there's spots going out. Spots are going out, folks. As 2 minutes have gone by in this matchup. Only 2 minutes have gone by. We should see some action here pretty soon, especially with no real angle to work around. And Reborner's out of position a little bit here. If they move in very quickly on the Reborner, they might have something. But looks like they're going to go for the Reborn. They're going to go for the Mobula. Looks like they're going to go for the Mobula. Oh, no, now they change course for the Reborner. They're going to stay away from the mine launcher. It looks like that's a good call. Stay away from the mine launchers. They're going for the Shrike here. They're going for the Shrike, but they get outmaneuvered by the Reborn. The Jub no longer in position. That's going to put them out of position. Now the Unborn moving in. Unborn is moving in onto the Reborn. Let's take a quick look as they are trying to put some shots into the guns of the Reborn. Let's actually look at this from the Unborn's position. We need a little bit of a better camera angle. Bear with me, folks, as that mine hits true to the Unborn. Reborn doing a good job. Oh, that's a good combination right there by the Reborn onto the Unborn. Reborn picking up about 75% perma. Well done by the Reborn. Shots going out onto the Unborn. Unborn's in big trouble. Here comes the Jub. Jub coming in onto the Reborn. Onto the Unborn, oh my god, all these Borns. Just insert Jason Bourne into here somewhere and we'll be good, right? The Unborn now facing the Reborner, and watch going out into the Unborn. They're about to be Unborn, aka dead here if they're not careful. As they are stage 3, folks. They are stage 3. Reborn is moving back. And, oh, there's a hull break on the Jub. The Jub is in trouble here. They could go down. Oh, that balloon goes down, though. They're down to about 5% perma. That's not good. They should go down any second here. That Gatling is going out. I believe that is a lock gat going out onto the Jub. Unborn is about to be hull broken. Watch a follow-up. No watch follow-up. Nope, no watch follow-up. Unborn staying alive right there. Unborn is staying alive. Reborn are going under the mines. Hull break onto the Unborn. There's the kill right there. There's the kill. Reborn picking up the kill with the Artemis. It's 1-0 in favor of Red, and the Jub should follow any second. That is a lock Gatling going out. Oh, the Hwacha delaying the inevitable. Oh, but they lose their front gun, though. There's the Gat, and there's the kill. Looks like Reborn will pick it up with another Artemis. It is 2-0 in favor of Red, with about 5 minutes gone by in the matchup. In fact, we are just under 5 minutes past in the matchup. Yes, there is the 5-minute call right there. 15 minutes remaining in the matchup. And red is up 2-0. Red, of course, Skyborn Rangers. Blue is Drunk Driving Simulator. And it looks like they've been practicing with the Shrike, according to Twitch chat. Looks like they have been practicing with the Shrike this week to see how viable it would be in SCS this week. So Reborn are looking to get some mileage out of their practice here today. Reborn are, of course, piloted by Solidus Bucket. And, of course, he's taking the burst ammo because, of course, if we look at the Shrike, for those of you who are not familiar with the Shrike, we'll actually go on board the Shrike here in just a second. You'll see that those watches are right next to the pilot wheel. The pilot can very easily get on those watches very quickly. That's why the pilot is bringing the heavy gun ammo there. It's a very sound maneuver. It's something I advocate in Alliance for newer pilots as well. You definitely want to do that, as the Jub has already been hull broken. Jub has already been hull broken. Let's back up the camera so we can get a good camera angle here as the Reborn is moving in very slowly. Looks like Blue is going to halt their advance as 6 minutes have gone by in this matchup. Reborner is just hanging back. He's just waiting. Reborner's just waiting. They're waiting for somebody to make a mistake. Looks like Jub has decided they're going to make the mistake, and they see the Reborner. They're going to turn for the Reborner. Good awareness by the Jub. We'll actually zoom in on this combat right here as they're going to try to force the Reborner out, but I don't know if pushing in right there was a good move, especially with one not spotted. That's going to put the Jub in a bad spot. Good awareness by the pilot, but bad situational awareness as they just walked into the trap of the Reborn. Reborn is going to have a field day with the Jub. Yeah, that should be a kill right there any second. That should be a kill any second. They do get the armor back up. That balloon's already down. That armor should go down any second. But the Reborner's in trouble. Reborner's in trouble. The Unborn picks up a kill. It's 2-1 in favor of red, but blue on the board finally. And Jub is starting to get boxed in against the environment. Reborn's trying to pick up this kill before the Unborn comes in. They need to pick up this kill. Unborn in a 1v2 is not going to serve them well, especially if that Watcher goes out. The Watcher goes out, but they're only picking up one gun. Looks like Reborn's going to Hydro. Oh, the Unborn catches him! The Unborn catches him, matches him Hydro for Hydro. Oh, Reborn's in trouble here. Reborn's in big trouble here. Unborn looking to put some shots out there. Looks like that's going to be a carronade side. Unborn has been hull broken, though. Unborn's been hull broken. They'll take some shots here. Reborn trying desperately to get that mine launcher out. They do get the mine launcher out. They're going to put the mine behind them. Good job right there. Oh, good combination. Oh, the Unborn could go down. The Unborn could go down here. They could win this 1v2. They do win the 1v2. Reborn picks up the kill 3-1, and look who's back. The Reborner is back, and Jub is in big trouble. They may have to return the favor, get the quick kill on the Reborn. They're not going to do it doing that, though. That should spell doom for the Jub. That should be 4-1 any second. In fact, there it is. It is 4-1. Reborn are picking it up with the Gatling. It is 4-1 in favor of red with 8.5 gone by in this matchup. This is definitely not good for blue. Blue definitely has Reborn on the ropes, but the Reborn are at full health. Of course, blue could very easily turn this around. The Shrike, of course, is a very flimsy ship. It's almost squid thin in terms of its armor and permahull. It's definitely very light in terms of its mass, so it's very susceptible to rams if you disable those engines. So the Reborn are, though, definitely in good shape, but that could turn in a heartbeat if you get a good disable on the Reborner. Meanwhile, the Unborn spawning in. Looks like they're going to spawn in on the western side of the map. They're going to spawn in on the west side of the map, and it looks like Reborn thinks they're going to spawn in maybe a little further up, but it looks like they're not. So Jub and Unborn are moving. Looks like they're going to move south here. Looks like they're going to move south, and we are about to approach the halfway point of the matchup, the 10-minute mark. We're approaching the 10-minute mark as we're following blue right now. Let's actually take a look at the Goldfish as they are showing They're showing no buff kit on this ship. They're showing no buff kit. They're going mallet spanner, double mallet spanner with the Kim spray. Let's actually take a look at the Reborner. Reborner is taking a buff kit, though. So they will have buffed engines. And on the Mobula, of course, standard stuff. There's no buff kit on that. And the Pyramidian is bringing a buff kit. So the Goldfish not bringing a buff kit. The other ships that would normally carry a buff kit are bringing a buff kit. As we are past the 10-minute mark of this matchup, looks like we should have spots here any second. We should have an engagement any moment here, as Reborn is up close and personal. Reborn are moving in. Unborn's out of position here. Unborn is out of position. They need to move up right now. This is not good. Already a hull break on the Jub. Unborn just out of position, and wow, the teamwork just not there for Blue. Jub almost already down. Are they waving the white flag here? Almost feels like they're just waving the white flag here as Blue. This is not good. Unborn turning the corner, but it's going to be too little too late. Oh, the watch is saving them. Oh, but the mine launcher. Oh, the mine launcher stamina arc picks it up. It is Skyborn Rangers in just under 11 minutes, picking up a 5-1 win here in the first round of Sunday Community Skirmish number 166. We'll be right back, folks, with more competitive action here at SCS 166. We'll be right back, folks. All right, folks, and we are prepping our next lobby here. Our next matchup is, it looks like the other matchup was determined. It looks like Fancy Cloud Dancers, a 5-3 winner in the other first-round matchup over Triple L. That means our next matchup will be Skyborn Rangers versus Fancy Cloud Dancers. We'll have that lobby set up for you guys in just a moment. We'll be right back, folks, with more Sunday Community Skirmish number 166 action. And for those of you tuning in on twitch.tv/GunsOfIcarus, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll actually have the winners final of SCS number 166 when we come back. Stay tuned, folks. All right, folks, and we are back here at Sunday Community Skirmish number 166. For those of you just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in to SCS number 166. Once again, my name is Lysanya, not Lysanya, bringing you this fantastic weekly competitive tournament here today. We're going to show the lobby here in just a moment as we are getting the teams in. And in fact, let's go ahead and show the lobby right now. We will actually have, in this matchup, the winner's final, we will have Skyborn Rangers versus Fancy Cloud Dancers. Skyborn Rangers will be on red. Fancy Cloud Dancers will be on blue. Let's go ahead and get this set up for you guys here once again. Skyborn Rangers on red versus Fancy Cloud Dancers on blue. That will be the matchup here for this winner's final matchup here at SCS number 166. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're tuning in here on twitch.tv/thatLysanyaGuy or twitch.tv/Guns of Icarus. Of course, the Guns of Icarus channel is hosting us here today, so thank you so much for that. We're going to be getting started here in just a few minutes. We're waiting for the teams to load in. We're waiting on one team to load in at this point. And there should not be two fjords. Why do we have two fjords? Why do we have two fjords? Match 3 is not fjords. Match 3 should be Ash and Scuffle Night. Alright, so yeah, we have the correct map here. No problem. So we're just waiting on the red side to fill in. And where is red? Where is Skyborn Rangers? Skyborn Rangers needs to get in here. Just waiting for them to show up. As soon as they show up, we'll begin the timer. Here they come. Okay. Here they come. Come on, guys. Those spots are right there. Those spots are right there. Go get them. Let's go get this winner's final underway, huh? Let's get this winner's final underway, shall we? Let's get everybody loaded in. Come on, guys. Of course, Dio does have the option to, if they are excessively waiting for a team to show up, they can. Dio can actually disqualify a team for no showing. That is a possibility, but a warning has to be issued first in that regard. Hopefully it's just a matter of connection issues, but 5 connection issues is a bit much. Oh, here they come. Here we go. Now one pilot's in. Now almost everybody's in. That's good. Now we got almost everybody in. Looks like Solidus is still showing that Shrike here. All right, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Jump in here. Let's get that timer started. Let's get that timer started. In fact, let me go ahead and take a quick peek. Uh-oh. Did they start on the wrong map? Oh, yeah, they're on the right. Yeah, they're on the right map. Perfect. They're on the right map over there. So it looks like the Road to Redemption first round matchup has started. Earbud Music is our referee over in that matchup. That matchup has just started. In fact, our lobby timer is starting right now. So we will have 4 minutes in this lobby. Of course, 3.5 to get your ship loadouts sorted out. Road to Redemption, like I said, has started. So we will keep you up to date on that as best as we can. Road Redemption first round will be between Drunk Driving Simulator and Triple L. Triple L, of course, a former winner of SCS. Fairly recent winner of SCS as well, within the last 10 if memory serves me correct. They were definitely considered a mild surprise when they won. They, of course, definitely have a veteran team, but one of those teams that was always knocking on the door, never really quite getting there until they broke through within the past few months. Triple L finally starting to come into its own in SCS, but they are currently in the Road to Redemption. They are facing Drunk Driving Simulator in an elimination match. That one will not be streamed. However, this matchup will be between Skyborn Rangers and Fancy Cloud Dancers. And let's take a look here. Looks like they've changed that mine launcher out to a Mercury field gun on the Mobula. The Shrike, however, is still Gat Hwacha. They're going Merc Hades on the Pyramidion. Okay. And they're going Metagallion is blue side. Blue side, of course, being Fancy Cloud Dancers. Metagal and a Mercury Hades. That's an interesting combination. That's a very interesting combination. Don't see that very often. As we have 2 minutes remaining in the lobby. And since we're seeing some different builds going on here today, I'll open this up to Twitch chat here. For those of you in Twitch chat, let me know what is your kind of, how shall we put this? What is your guilty pleasure build that you like to run in try-hard matches or veteran lobbies or even SCS? What is your guilty pleasure? The one that's kind of off meta, but works for you because it works. Let us know what you think in the Twitch chat here today. Of course, we've got about a minute remaining in this lobby here. In fact, there it is. Look at that. I'm on sync with Dio. I'm on the same page with Dio here. This is perfect. This is perfect. All right. And, oh, change is called by blue. Looks like they're going Goldfish here. Yeah, they're changing. Goldfish are going Watch a Fish with side Caro and Gatling now. Dementio says couldn't find the ship. Yeah, he found it now. That's good that he got it before the lobby timer expired, so that's good. And that's going to lock the loadouts at this point. That means that teams need to ready up within the next 30 seconds. And they will go ahead and ready up as we begin our winners final matchup here at SCS number 166. This one will be on Northern Fjords. Northern Fjords, of course, is a map with a very low floor on one end of the map. Lots of mountains, lots of icy waters, lots of open space, though. A few mountains, a few man-made structures. Not much, but enough to give the map a little bit of flavor. And we begin with the ship callout. Ship number 1, the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a Merc Mobula with a double Artemis on the bottom, a Gatling, and a Flare on the wings. Ship number 2 is the Reborner, piloted by Solidus Bucket. A Shrike, mirrored Gat and Hwacha. Ship 3 is the Friendfish, piloted by Dementio, a Hwacha Fish with side Carronade and Gatling. And ship number 4 is the Bodie McBoatface, piloted by Spudnik. It is a classic Metagallion with Hwacha, Carol on the short side, Lumber, and Flak Mark II on the long side, with a Hades and a Flare on the back. And for those of you wondering, hey, Lysanya, why is your voice going out? There's a good reason for that. My voice is going out just a little bit after what happened last night. We won't go into that, will we? We won't go into that too much. But the Reborner is going low. Of course, the Shrike has a very difficult time rising and falling. Their balloon acceleration is... Or actually, their vertical mobility is not that good. Their vertical mobility on a Shrike is not that good. So you really have to have Hydro to really move up on a ship like that. The good news about it is that if you get popped, you don't go down very fast either. So it's very helpful on a Shrike. It's somewhat resistant to the Carronades. Somewhat. As we take a look and see where the Reborn is compared to the Friendfish. The Shrike, a lot of people early on felt like the Shrike was a sideways Goldfish, basically played out as if it was a different way to play the Goldfish. However, it very, very quickly was looked at and frowned upon by the competitive community. The Shrike never really got much play in SCS. Never really got much play because people were scared that, you know, hey, look, you have to put the side of the ship onto the enemy, and basically you're exposing yourself quite a bit to, say, a front-facing Watch-A-Fish. But man, if somebody ever gets it right with the Shrike, it could actually be a very dangerous ship. It's a high-risk ship. And, oh, wait a minute, the Reborn got caught. Looks like Blue is moving for the Reborn. Shrike a bit out of position here. Frenchfish moving very aggressively for the Reborn. Reborn's in trouble here. That's a 1v2 coming into play. That is going to be, that's going to be a Hades. That's going to be a Lumberjack going into the Reborn. Reborn's in big trouble right now. That's a balloon pop. That hull is almost down. Could be bad news for Red. Very bad news. Oh, the hull break with the flak. The hull break with the flak, but that flak had to be used to get the hull break. Oh, there's the flak. Oh, beautiful flak Mark II picking up the kill. It is 1-0 in favor of Blue. Let's see who is on that flak gun. That would be Miki on the flak. No, that's not Miki on the flak. That would be Inkjet on the flak gun. Inkjet would be the one on the flak gun there. Meanwhile, Reborner has realized, uh-oh, out of position. I think they're just going to hang back right now. They're just going to go and chill over in Blue Spawn. They're just going to go chill in Blue Spawn. They're going to go sightseeing, see the mountains, see the canyons, see the natural caverns. These natural, wondrous caverns over here. All we need now is bird watching, right? Oh, that's all we need. Just a little bit of bird watching, right? Speaking of birds, we have the Reborn back up. Bird watching's for the bird. Uh-oh. Reborn's already been spotted. Reborn's already been spotted. Reborner needs to move in right now. They are way out of position here, folks. They need to move fast. Reborn needs to find cover in a hurry. Let's check the pilot tools of the Reborn as they do have Hydro. Oh, Friendfish with a bad arc there. They bump into the environment. Friendfish trying to stay up and over the Reborn. Let's back it up just a little bit so we can get a good angle right here. The Friendfish moving in on the Reborn. They've got vertical supremacy over the Reborn. They're going to engage the Reborn right now. Reborn are still way out of position. They are finally approaching the Galleon, but the Reborn is still in big trouble right now. This is not a good position here for Red at all. Shots going out onto the Reborn. Now a Hwacha goes out from the Reborner to the Bodie McBoatface. They got a Hwacha out. They pick up 5 guns on the Bodie McBoatface. Meanwhile, Friendfish looking to pick up a shot onto the Reborn. Looks like Reborner will Hydro out of that and gets out of most of that Hwacha. That's a good job by the Reborner. A good engagement by the Reborner after that. After starting way out of position, they get in just in time. Now Red finally has the advantage. Red finally picking up all the guns. Goldfish has been hull broken here. The Friendfish is in a bit of trouble. Their engineers are in place very quickly. That is a hull break on the Friendfish. Hwacha going out. Timely Hwacha going out. That's going to take out about 75% perma right there. One more hull break should do them in. But looks like Reborn is going to go for the Galleon here. No, they're going to stay on the Friendfish. They're going to stay on the Friendfish. No, they're going to turn for the Galleon. That is a hull break on the Galleon. That is a smart play right there. They could pick up that kill. No, they will get the armor back up on the Bodie McBoatface. Red could have advantage here. That Gatling is going. That should be a kill. There it is. There's the kill right there. 1-1. All tied up, and Reborn are trying to get shots into the Friendfish. They're trying to disable the Friendfish as best they can. They only pick up guns, no engines, so the Friendfish can still escape. But that Hwacha goes back up. Now the Hwacha goes wild right there. That is a wild Hwacha going out. Hull break on the Friendfish. Friendfish is in trouble. Those Artemite going right into the front gun of the Friendfish. Of course, Reborn with the Mercury as well. They could go right into the hull, under the armor of the Friendfish. That could be dangerous for Friendfish. There's the hull break. That should be a kill any second. In fact, now the Friendfish is tanking that hull, but that will be to no avail. It is 2-1 in favor of Red. Red has taken the lead. Blue has first blood, so they're going to have that in their back pocket, but Red is in the lead, 2-1. Job well done so far by both sides. Reborner definitely controlling the match so far, whether positively or negatively. The Reborner has given a kill to Blue by being out of position, but through no fault of their own, I might add. Through no fault of their own, they were out of position. But then they came back into the engagement on the second one. They got a good engagement on the second one, even though they were slightly out of position on the second engagement. They got back in time, they disabled the Galleon, and set themselves up for success. So it looks like Red is going full control here. As long as they control the guns of Blue, they should get everything that they want. But of course, that's the key. The Reborner really is the key to this whole engagement. For Red, they have to get a good disable. And most likely, they're going to have to get that disable in on the Galleon. Just like they did in that last engagement, they need to get a good disable on the Galleon. Let's look at the boat face, who was the victim of the Hwacha from the Shrike. They're the ones who are going to be key for blue, in my opinion. They're the ones who are probably going to be picking up quite a few kills, especially with who's on their ship. I mean, look at that ship. That is a wonderful crew on that ship. They should be picking up plenty of kills if they're to win here. And looks like spots are finally going out. Reborner spotted. Friendfish spotted. Let's back it up just a bit so you guys can see exactly where everybody's at. Let's check the map. Reborner looking like they're going to go around. Friendfish. Will they be going to meet them? Let's actually go take a look. The Friendfish and the Reborner might be going... Uh-oh, this could be very dangerous for the Reborner. If they make that turn, they're in trouble. And they've decided... they've decided they're going to go back. They've decided they've got a different play in mind. Friendfish also decided... looks like Friendfish was just checking to see if they make that turn around the corner. Friendfish not seeing them, so they've decided, no, we're going to go back around the corner. Was Reborner trying to bait the Friendfish into a play here? Reborner might be going... oh, they see the Friendfish. Do they see the Galleon, though? They don't see the Galleon just yet. Galleon is not spotted. Now the Galleon spotted. Reborner sees it. Now they're going to back up the truck a little bit here. Spot's going out. Looks like they're going to put some shots into the Reborner now. Reborner about to get hull broken. They are in a bit of trouble here. Oh, that's a bloom break. That's a hull break. And those flaks, one flak lands. Partial needed for the armor break. Will they pick up the kill here? They're balloon broken. Their armor broken. They should die. There they go. Actually, the environment takes them. That's going to be a lumber kill, folks. 2-2 all tied up. Let's back it. Oh, whoa. Can't quite back it up right there. Let's back it up from the Reborn's position. Let's back it up from here. There we go. That's better. As Reborn's looking for cover. They're balloon broken. That's not good for them. That means they lose a lot of mobility. Watch it going into guns and engines. Only 2 guns, 1 engine. They still have that Gatling up, so that could be bad for the Reborn. Friendfish looking to get very aggressive here with the Reborn. A smart decision. Reborner spawning on the boat face. And the Goldfish getting aggressive with the Reborn. Oh, the Friendfish has Reborn right where they want him, but they get hull broken themselves. That means that they can't get too aggressive here. They have to be very careful. Looks like they're going to play this very safe right now as the Friendfish. They have control of the Reborner. They have control of the Reborn. They need to take advantage of this. The Friendfish trying to get a good watch out there. They need a good watch here. Reborner's in trouble. We'll switch over to the Reborner as they are in big trouble right now. Buddy McBoatface getting some good shots out there onto the Reborner. And now we have to switch back to the Reborn. Reborn's been hull broken here. Friendfish just taking control of the Reborn. Friendfish going to get aggressive here. Will they get aggressive here? They're going to put the front guns into the front gun of the Friendfish. Yes, they're going to, but Friendfish hydroing out. 16/9 feels weird. Sorry about that, folks. Reborn's in trouble. The Galleon found the Reborn. Oh, here comes the lumbers. Now they're double broken. The flak just missing. The flak Mark II just missing there. Not a good job by the flak gunner right there. Oh, Reborn just missing right there again. Just missing, barely off course. It's a very fine line to hit that shot, especially a flak Mark II. It is very powerful, but you miss one shot with that flak Mark II. There's another hull break, and the flak again missing. The flak again missing. Flak's going out onto the Reborner. They're trying to hit. Oh, the flak hitting this time, but not on time. The armor was still up as the Friendfish trying desperately to pick up that hull break. They're trying to pick up the hull break. They're trying to get the watch in. They're trying to get the perma hull. Now it's a 2v1. Friendfish has decided, uh-oh, this is bad. They're going to hydro out of there. No, actually, that was a stamina rise. Stamina rise. Stamina rise right there by the Friendfish. Reborn is going to get aggressive here, but they're too low to get aggressive. I don't like this by the Reborn. This is a bit too aggressive. They're going to put themselves right into a watch. Yep, that's not good. Reborn probably should not have been that aggressive there. Reborner pinned down. Their balloon is broken. Reborn should be easy pickings if they get a good angle here onto the Reborn. Reborner's in trouble, though. Reborner's in big trouble. Watch it going to the Reborner. Oh, Reborner's going to be the target here. That balloon's broken. They are almost completely disabled here is the Reborn. The Reborner's almost completely disabled. There's a hull break on the Reborn. Flak landing, but they're inside arming time, but it does not matter. That's going to be a kill right there. It is 3-2 in favor of blue. Now hull break onto the Reborner and make it 4-2. The Friendfish takes it with the Hwacha. Blue, after going down 2-1, has reasserted its dominance. It is 4-2 now, and with first blood. Red's got to go 3-0 to win this matchup, folks. Red has to go 3-0. This is definitely an exciting matchup here at SCS number 166. The winner's final here. The winner of this matchup will move on to the grand finals. The loser of this matchup will meet the winner of the other matchup currently going on between Drunk Driving Simulator and Triple L. We'll see if we can get an update on that. We have no update on that just yet. No update on that matchup just yet. Let's take a look, see where Red spawned. Red spawned on the north end of that map, so that means let's go ahead and take a look at Red right here. Red, of course, being Skyborn Rangers. Skyborn Rangers with that Mobula Shrike combination. Definitely an interesting build going long range, short range. Let's see where Friendfish is. Friendfish is going to play as an escort for their galleon. Reborn are looking to do the same. The lighter ships, the lighter ships on both sides looking to play the escorts here. For their, well, I shouldn't say Mobula is a heavier counterpart, but compared to a Shrike, it actually is, so. Reborn are starting to move up here. Reborn are starting to move up. Friendfish looks like they might be trying to bait as the Reborner. Reborner is trying to bait. And Friendfish not going for it. Obviously, these are two veteran teams here. Both sides know what's up here, how to maneuver in SCS. They definitely know how to maneuver in competitive events. Sometimes, though, it's easy to get a little too aggressive. Sometimes it's easy to get a little too aggressive, overestimate what you're capable of, what your crew is capable of. And you find yourself in a little bit of trouble and you realize, uh-oh. Reborn are taking some shots here. Reborner needs to be careful. They do not have great permahull, so if the boat face gets a few good shots on them, they could be in big trouble as we've got some environment in the way. We'll see if we can clear that out of the way. That should do it right about there. Let's actually... Oh, they're going high-low here as Red. They're going high-low. Reborn looking to go high-low here. Skyborn Rangers, but Reborner is going to get lit up here. For their efforts, they're going to get lit up. Reborn out of position. Unless they're waiting for a Hydro. Are they waiting for a Hydro from the Reborner? Are they waiting for a Hydro? Yes, they were waiting for the Hydro. They were waiting for the Hydro. Friendfish is caught. Oh, what a move right here by Red. What a move. They were waiting for the Hydro, and Friendfish just ate it right there from the Reborn. What a trap set. That's going to actually take about 60% off the Friendfish, make it 55. That was a good trap by Red. Boating McBoatface now getting focused by the Reborn. Friendfish now looking to change to the Reborn here. It's going to be a bit of a 2v1 for about 5 seconds here. Reborn needs to be very careful. They might want to get out of this engagement right now. They might want to get out of this engagement right now, away from the Boating McBoatface, change over to the Friendfish. That's going to be a very dangerous spot for them to be. They're going to stay on the galleon though. Meanwhile, the Goldfish moving in aggressively onto the Shrike. They're moving in very aggressively. Shrike is in trouble. Shrike is in big trouble here. They have no engines, low balloon. This is big trouble for Reborner. Friendfish getting aggressive. They're going to give him a love tap on the side. They're going to force him into an environment. They're going to try to, at least. Oh, they got him against the environment. Will they get the kill? The Watcher goes out. Reborner's in big trouble here. Will they bottom out? Oh, almost. Goldfish looking to pick it up here. Goldfish looking to pick it up. Will they get it? Oh, they're just giving him a love tap into the environment. Will they finish it? No, Reborn's not against the wall. Now they're against the wall. Will they Goomba? Will they curb stomp them into the ground? Yes, they will curb stomp them into the ground and win by a score of 5-2. The curb stomp does play out. And Blue wins 5-2. Blue, of course, being Fancy Cloud Dancers, they are moving on to the grand finals. Meanwhile, Skyborn Rangers moving on in the road to redemption. And we will be right back, folks, with more action here at Sunday Community Skirmish number 166. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with the Road to Redemption finals and an update from the Road to Redemption first round. We'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned. All right, for those of you looking for an update from the other matchup, the Road to Redemption first round matchup, they are currently still going here. They are currently still going. We actually will be taking a quick peek at that matchup. We'll see if we can find out what's going on. No, that matchup just ended, I believe. That matchup just ended. We're waiting the result of that matchup from the Road to Redemption. We are awaiting a update from that matchup. Here it is. Drunk Driving with a 5-4 win in overtime over Triple L, eliminating Triple L from SCS number 166. My goodness. Apparently we're being told by the referee that it's a shame that that matchup could not have been streamed. That's a shame. That is a shame. But looks like Drunk Driving moving on to the Road to Redemption finals. They will be facing, let me double check here, it should be Skyborn Rangers in this next matchup. In fact, it will be Skyborn Rangers on red here, and it will be Drunk Driving Simulator on blue. This will be a rematch of the first round, in fact. So once again, your teams for this matchup, it will be Skyborn Rangers on red versus Drunk Driving Simulator on blue. And for those of you just tuning in, here to Sunday Community Skirmish number 166. First off, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's do a quick recap of where we stand so far. First off, in our first round, Skyborn Rangers with a 5-1 win over Drunk Driving Simulator, and Fancy Cloud Dancers with a 5-3 win over Triple L. That moved them both into the winner's final, in which Fancy Cloud Dancers, the most recent matchup you saw here on twitch.tv/thatLysanya, Fancy Cloud Dancers was a 5-2 winner over Skyborn Rangers, putting them into the grand finals. Meanwhile, the Road to Redemption saw Drunk Driving Simulator in a 5-4 nail-biter in overtime over Triple L, eliminating Triple L from SCS number 166, which sets up our next matchup here, Skyborn Rangers versus Drunk Driving Simulator. This matchup, of course, will be on Clash at Blackcliff. Clash at Blackcliff, returning to the scene of the crime, I guess, at this point. Those of you who know, you know which scene of the crime I'm referring to. All right, we're waiting for... actually, no, we're going to go ahead and start the lobby timer right now, even though we have a couple people not here. They will have to show up as the lobby timer has already started. We have 4 minutes, of course, on that lobby timer. And, of course, a big thanks to Earbud Music for refereeing our lower bracket here today. Her job is done at this point. But Dio will go ahead and take care of things the rest of the way. Of course, Dio's been with us here all during the live stream for the top bracket. And Dio will finish off the top bracket for us here and the grand finals as well. Of course, we're in the Road to Redemption finals right now. And we have, of course, as I mentioned before, Fancy Cloud Dancers, Fancy Cloud Dancers Grand Finals, my bad. Skyborn Rangers red, Drunk Driving Simulator blue. There we go. Why did I think Fancy Cloud Dancers was in Road to Redemption finals? No, they're in the Grand Finals. We'll see them later. We'll see them a little bit later. Because they're going to take on the winner of this matchup. But let's take a look here. Let's take a look and see... what ships are being brought here. Looks like it's still a Merc Mobula for Sunstrom, and the Shrike, Solidus Bucket, still taking that Gat. Watch a Shrike. Still very insistent on bringing that Shrike. That is a bit of a surprise. Then again, it did work against Drunk Driving Simulator in the first round. It did work against them. And looks like Infinity Omelet has decided if you can't beat them, join them. They're also bringing their own Shrike. They're going Lumber Artemis on the left side. Interesting. A very interesting choice is, yeah, that appears to be what they changed here. That is interesting right there. And the Pyramidian going Merc Art. Okay, they're going long range Pyramidian. A bit of a surprise if you're going long range Pyramidian at that point. I mean, at that point, why not just go Mobula? A bit of a surprising choice by Baron Don Juan. Definitely a bit of a surprising choice, unless they're afraid. No, they shouldn't be afraid, because they don't have any... They really don't have any... They don't have anything in terms of balloon popping on red, other than well, one flare gun. That's it. That's all they got. Oh, wait a minute. Reborner is going to make a change as well. They're going to change to a Lumberjack. Solidus did not announce that gun change, though. Solidus did not announce gun change. Well, they may be forced to switch back if they don't announce it. They've got 30 seconds to announce it. Referee may force them to switch back. And ships are locked. We'll see what the referee's call on this is. They were running Gat Watch, mirrored Gat Watch earlier. Is the referee going to allow it? Don't think they announced a gun change. No, they did not. The only one that announced a gun change was the Infinity. Now he... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that's going to, yeah, that's going to cause some discussion later. But our next matchup is going to be on Clash at Blackcliff. Clash at Blackcliff, as I mentioned before. Well, actually, we don't have time for that. We got to get straight to the ship callouts here. Ship number 1, the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. We have a Merc Mobula with double Artemis bottom. Gat Flare on the wings. Ship number 2 is the Reborner, piloted by Solidus Bucket. We have a Gat Watch short side, Lumber, and an Artemis long side. Ship number 3 is the Unborn, piloted by Baron Don Juan, a Mercury Artemis Pyramidian with side Banshee and Gatling. Ship 4 is the Jib, piloted by Infinity Omelet. We have a Lumber Artemis long side, Gatling, and a Watcha short side. Alright, and we are on Clash at Blackcliff. It is a fairly balanced map in terms of man-made structure versus natural environment. Of course, mid-range typically king on this map, mid-range and long-range, although it can devolve into brawling very quickly, depending on how teams play it out. Of course, both sides bringing strikes with a long side here. Unborn is almost balloon popped right now. Looks like the Lumber Gunner on red, that's going to be on the Reborner. That Lumber on the Reborner doing some work right now onto the Unborn. Let's look at this from red's perspective here. Shots going out. Looks like it's 1v1s. They're just going to focus on 1v1s right now. That's how the alignment is right now. Reborn's going to look for cover. They're going to look to get this a little bit closer, it looks like. Looks like they're going to trust their gunners at mid-range a little bit here. They're going to trust their gunners here to hit those shots. They're going to trust their gunners to make the appropriate decisions. It looks like the Shrikes are going after each other. And Jib's been hole broken. Jib is in big trouble right here. They are down to about, oh my goodness, they're down to about 5% perma. Now they are down completely. That is Rip Jib. 1-0 in favor of red. Rip Jib indeed. Unborn realizing, uh-oh, time to run. Unborn piloted by Baron Don Juan. That is a Merc Artemis Pyramidion. If I remember correctly, that is Merc Artemis. That is indeed Merc Artemis Pyramidion. Those red ships are getting very aggressive on the Unborn. And rightfully so. They're getting very aggressive here. They've turned the right side to them. That's a bad place to be. You never turn the right side to an enemy. Never, ever turn the right side to an enemy. On a Pyramidion, that is death. Unborn should die here. They should pay for that. They will most likely pay. They're very low right here. They've got nowhere to run. Yeah, they're done. They're dead. They're dead. Yeah, there they go. 2-0 in favor of red. They are dead. They had nowhere to go, folks. Yeah, it's not wise, especially against a good lumber gunner. Never wise to go through narrow passages in which you need vertical mobility. Never wise to do that, and they needed it through this environment right here in order to escape. And they just got lit up, and they got parked onto the man-made structure right there. That's what happens. You never, ever, ever tempt fate with a good lumber gunner. Not with vertical mobility. Once again, it is 2-0 in favor of red. 2-0 in favor of red. Let's take a look at what Reborn once again is bringing. They've got that Gat flare on the wings. That Gatling, of course, is seeing a lot of action here today. That Gatling, of course, they are bringing, let's see. Leswalk greased and charged, most likely charged, is what's being loaded into that Gatling gun. Most likely. We'll actually take a look here in a bit, because I have been asked by many people, "Hey, what's the new meta on the Gatling now that lock has been nerfed?" My initial response is the meta's not changed; it's still lock. But charged has been seeing a lot more play on the Gatling guns recently. Gatling has really seen a lot more play on the Gatling guns. We'll see if it's something that is, especially on, say, engineers. Charged definitely has been seeing some play. In fact, I believe charged is what everybody's bringing on those Gatlings. In fact, let's double check. The Gatling obviously not there. There is a Gatling here. They're going greased on that. Looks like they're going to go greased on that Gatling on the jib. So Unborn is balloon broken here. Unborn is balloon broken and double broken. Now the balloon comes back up. Now the armor comes back up. So it looks like they get those back up very quickly. And has the jib been spotted? Yes, the jib has been spotted. Jib has been spotted. That's a bad spot for them to be. They need to find cover very quickly. Looks like they will find that cover as a Gatling gun goes out onto the Reborn or Unborn back into the engagement. Let's look at this from Unborn's perspective. There's just not a lot of good camera angles right now. It's going to be very difficult to get a perfect camera angle as the jib has been armor broken. Oh, those shots going out into the jib. Reborn are starting to get very aggressive here. They're going for the jib right now. In fact, let's zoom in on the Reborner as they are going into the jib. They definitely have charged on that Gatling gun. There's an armor break on that jib. Shots going out on the jib. We've got strike on strike violence right here. Reborn's been hull broken. Unborn getting some shots into the back of the Reborn. Hwacha going out. Looks like, oh, there's a hull break right there, but not much perma-hull from the Hwacha. They're going to go pretty much disabling power here. The jib is almost down. That Gatling will finish him off. Yes, it will. Reborn picks up 3-0 in favor of red. Reborn again, hull broken, but no follow-up. Unborn trying to Hydro. Reborn also matching them Hydro for Hydro. Moonshining back is the Unborn. Reborn almost gets hull broken, but does not get hull broken. They save that armor. Looks like they're going to go for the Reborner here. Looks like they're going for the Artemite onto the Hwacha. They do indeed pick it up. However, they do pay for it. They do lose some perma-hull there. They lose a little bit of perma-hull. I was very surprised to see that the Unborn's still alive right now. Reborn are not interested in getting aggressive here. Not yet. Unborn has again turned their right side of the Reborn. I do not like this. I do not like this unless they're trying to bait the Reborn in. Although, again, I don't like this call. Unborn just not finding much in terms of escape angles unless they're just trying to keep distance. If that's the only thing they're trying to do, they're not really going to find a way to keep much distance from the Shrike. They're just not going to find it. They're going to go down here. In fact, they will. 4-0 in favor of Red. This could be clean sweep time for Red if Blue doesn't pull it together. Blue's in big trouble. They need to go 5 straight in order to survive in SCS number 166. Red just doesn't have to die 5 times. That's all they got to do. Just don't die. That's all they got to do. And even if they die twice, they're still good. That tiebreaker's in their back pocket. They're sitting pretty right now. They're sitting very pretty right now, is Red, with not much permahull damage either. I mean, Reborn's got a little bit of permahull damage. They're down to about 50% on that permahull. They're still looking pretty good. I mean, they're stage 2, but they're looking pretty good right there. That, of course, being the Merc Mobula. There's our birds. Now we're bird watching. And now spots going out. Speaking of bird watching, they see more birds in the sky. Those are warbirds in the sky right there as Reborn are moving in very aggressively to the Unborn. Looks like a watch about to go out onto the Unborn. That's the worst case scenario for Blue. This could be match right here. That's the worst case scenario for Blue. Unborn gets caught with the right side turned to the enemy. Oh, that could be game. That should be match. That should eliminate Blue from STS number 166 right there. It's all over at this point. Even if Blue gets that Hydra, they're just delaying the inevitable. A good watcher going in. They're going to lose 2 guns and an engine. Unborn trying to save it. That should still be the match at this point because Jib's going to be forced in. Jib's going to be forced in unless Jib gets a perfect disable here. And actually, Jib does get a perfect disable here. They did save the matchup for their team. Got to give them credit there. Not the end just yet. Unborn needs to get very aggressive right here. They should get very aggressive on the Reborner. They need to get very aggressive on one of these red ships. They need to do it right now. Oh, but the Reborn bumps them off. Of course, they're going to get aggressive on the Reborner, but they will not get it. They've got the left side turned to the Reborner. Now they're going to go Tiger Uppercut on the Reborn. That's going to pop their balloon. But a Huacha goes into the side of the Unborn and will end it. That is it, folks. Red wins clean sweep 5-0 over Drunk Driving Simulator. That will knock out Drunk Driving Simulator from SCS number 166, which will set up our grand finals between Fancy Cloud Dancers and Skyborn Rangers. We'll be right back, folks, with that action. Stay tuned, folks, for more SCS number 166. All right, folks, and we are back here at Sunday Community Skirmish number 166 as we now have reached the grand finals here on twitch.tv/thatlasagnaguy. For those of you just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. We have reached the grand finals here today, and for those of you just tuning in, we will actually do a full recap of the tournament up to this point. To date, we had 4 teams sign up for this tournament. In the first round, Skyboard Rangers with a 5-1 win over Drunk Driving Simulator, and Fancy Cloud Dancers with a 5-3 win over Triple L. Then in the winners final, the Fancy Cloud Dancers with a 5-2 win over Skyboard Rangers, putting them into the grand finals. Meanwhile, in the Road to Redemption, Drunk Driving Simulator, in what is so far the best matchup, or at least, so I've been told, the best matchup of the tournament so far, a 5-4 overtime win over Triple L, moving them further in the tournament, before going down themselves 5-0 to Skybourne Rangers, which sets up this rematch of the winners final in the grand finals, Fancy Cloud Dancers on red and Skybourne Rangers on blue. So once again, folks, in this grand finals matchup, Fancy Cloud Dancers on red versus Skybourne Rangers on blue. All right, of course, we already have the lobby timer started here, folks. We only have about a minute and a half left on that lobby timer, if my timer is correct. Actually, make that 1 minute. So, looks like Solidus has said we're sticking with the Shrike. They have absolutely no interest in changing their build here. They're going Gat Watch all the way, and this will be on Graveyard Rumble. This is actually the newest map here in Skirmish mode. This is the old Skyball map, which has been converted for deathmatch purposes. This is a very fun map to play, in my opinion. It's almost it's got that Dunes feel, but I mean, it looks like Dunes, but it plays a lot more like, say, plays a lot more like, say, a mix between, how shall I put this, Duel at Dawn and Periton Rumble. Plays a lot more like that. I personally like it. But it's very appropriate that we are going to see a grand finals matchup on Graveyard. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun grand finals matchup here, folks. Stay tuned. Here we go, as this will be on Graveyard Rumble, the newest addition to the Skirmish rotation. Graveyard Rumble, the old Skyball map. It's got that Dunes feel to it without the Dunes. All right, folks, and here we go with the grand finals. Here we go. Ship number 1 is Chariot, piloted by Dementio. We have a Hades a Hades Merc Pyramidian with side Banshee and a Carronade. Ship number 2 is the Predtado, piloted by Spudnik, a Hwachafish with side Carronade, double Carronade, in fact. Ship number 3, the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. We have a Merc Mobula with double Artemis on the bottom, Gatling and a Flare on the wings. And ship number 4, the Reborner, piloted by Solidus Bucket. A Shrike. Wait a minute. Did that last second switch? Was there a last second switch on that Carronade? We'll have to check that in a little bit. There might have been an after the timer switch on that. Gat Watch on one side, Gat Carol on the other. We'll have to check that later. That might have been after the timer. Anyway, we got shots going out from both sides. Chariot already in a bit of trouble right here. They're taking some Merc shots, but no armor breaks, so they're okay. Reborner pushes through. Reborner pushes through, and looks like they're going to go for the Predtado. Now they're looking to dodge here. Predtado's been hull broken, but Reborner cannot follow up. Reborn also not really in a good position to follow up. That's going to put the Reborner in a bad spot right here. They are hull broken. They lose about 40% armor. Excuse me, 40% perma hull, and now they absolutely get ripped to shreds right there by the well-timed combination of the Chariot and Predtado. It is 1-0, Red with first blood. Red now 4 kills away from winning SCS number 166. Reborn now in a bit of trouble right now. Reborn in trouble. They're backing up against environment. They're backed up against environment. They need to be very careful. They need to move up. They do indeed. They have hydroed up. They've decided to hydro up. They're going to stay above the Chariot if they can, but they're going to get lit up here. Their armor broken. That is a Gatling going into the Chariot. They're hoping for that hull break here very quickly. Chariot looking to ram into them. They have indeed put the front of the ship, the pointing in has gone in the correct direction. Predtado trying to move in. Reborner on their 6. My goodness. Got a bit of a Congo line going on here. They are approaching the edge of the map. They need to be very careful as Reborn. Unless they're looking to slingshot with a Hydro, but they're not going to be able to do so. That should be a kill right there on the Reborn. That should be a kill. Oh, the balloon goes down, but not the armor. The armor stays up. A good clutch by the armor side engineer. Reborn are looking to put shots onto the Predtado. Predtado double broken. That's going to push them out of the engagement. Reborners in. Oh, no, they're not pushed out of the engagement just yet. They're just below the Reborn. Tiger uppercut imminent on the Reborn. They will Tiger uppercut. But actually, Reborn's dropping down. Looks like this could be a sandwich right here by the Reborn. No, they're not going to do that. No. They're not going to do that. Reborn's in trouble. Reborn's in big trouble. They're about to go down. They go down. It is 2-0 in favor of Red. Predtado bottomed down. Oh, Reborner with a bit of a love tap right there, shoving their watch aside. A good move right there by the Reborner. That should pick up a kill on the Predtado. That should end them. Except the Reborner themselves. Oh, big mistake by the Reborner. Chariot looking in for the kiss cam. Chariot going for the kiss cam. Chariot picking it up. No, they do not pick it up. In fact, their over-aggressiveness has put them a bit out of position right here. Reborner, however, lost their balloon, but they will still go down. They will still go down. That should be a kill. Indeed, it is 3-0 in favor of Red. Looks like that last-minute swap is not going to, pay off for them. It is 3-0 in favor of Red. And Twitch chat asking, why is it called Graveyard? That's a good question. Maybe that's something you should ask during Dev Fireside chat. I don't know. I can't answer that question for you. Reborn, meanwhile, hull broken. The snowball is on, folks. I do believe the snowball is on. Blue's in big trouble here. As Reborner has spawned in. Oh, wait a minute. Reborn actually acting as bait. The Reborner trying to get on the backside of the Chariot. A Hwacha going out. A good, clean Hwacha into the Chariot. That's going to pick up 2 engines, 2 guns. There should be a hull break right there. A hull break on the Chariot, but they're just not able to follow up with the kill. That really is the downside to running the Shrike, is you have to decide between disabling and killing. And Predtado absolutely getting aggressive right here. Oh, but they get themselves killed with the Ram. The Gatling finished them, but that Ram pretty much set it up. They got a little too aggressive for their efforts. It is 3-1, Blues on the board. Red still 2 kills away from winning SCS number 166. Chariot looking to get maybe aggressive here. Are they looking to get aggressive, or are they looking to just put some shots out? Looks like they're just looking to put some shots out onto the Reborn. The Hwacha going out onto the Chariot. Chariot will probably go down here. In fact, they will go down. In fact, yes, they will. 3-2 in favor of Red. Blue picks up 2 kills there. So Blue needs at least 2 kills to extend SCS number 166. I would say, though, I don't think we're going to see any threat of overtime in this matchup. I'm just going to throw that out there. Don't think we're going to see any threat of overtime. Not really going to happen. Let's be honest here. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Reborn, of course, moving in. Reborner moving in as well. First Blood really shouldn't matter here. Red still 2 kills away. Just 2 solitary kills away from winning SCS number 166. Red, of course, being Phoenix Cloud Dancers. What do you do if you're Blue? What do you do? This is do or die right now for Blue. They have to win this matchup, and they have to win this engagement. This is a must-win. Every engagement is now must-win for Blue. Every engagement is now must-win. Reborn getting shot up by the Chariot. Let's get a little closer here. In fact, let's look at this from the side angle here as we see the shots going out from the Chariot over to the Reborn. Predtado looking to come around the side. Reborn are also thinking the same thing. We got a bit of a diamond going on here. Both teams thinking of the same thing. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Reborner might be thinking something here. Pretato sees it. Pretato realizing it. They're going to back up here. Are they going for the Reborner? Yeah, they're going to go for the Reborner here. Yeah, they see the play. Pretato saw the play the Reborner was trying to make, and this could... Chariot, what's Chariot going to do here? Reborner's looking for an advantage here. They're going to peek out, see if they can bait a Hwacha out from the Pretato. They're looking to bait the Pretato Hwacha here. They're trying to bait a Hwacha from the Pretato. If they get the Hwacha out, Pretato, and they miss, it's going to hurt for red. Chariot, however, has been hull broken. Pretato's decided now it's time to move in on the Reborn. A good portion of that Hwacha missed, though. Pretato hull broken. Blue looking to take advantage, but they're going to use the Reborn as a shield. Good job by the Pretato. Good job by the Pretato. Chariot moving in. They're going to get very aggressive on the Reborn. Looks like they might try to ram the Reborn's balloon here. It looks like that appears to be what's going to happen. No, they're going to go under the Reborn. Will they Hydro up into the Reborner? Yes, that appears to be what's going to happen. They're going to Hydro up into the Reborner. No, they're going to Stamina up into the Reborner. They're going to try to ram them. It looks like, oh, there's a bit of a bump right there. Reborner's in trouble. Reborner's been hull broken. Chariot's going to get aggressive here. Chariot's going to get very aggressive here. Reborn's been balloon broken. Chariot looking to put some shots in. Of course, they're in arming time, so that's not going to do much in terms of the armor break. Reborner is still armor broken. Pretato looking to put Hwachas into the Reborn. Reborn's in bad shape right now. Pretato looking for a kill right here. They're looking for a curb stomp. Not in position to do so, though. Not in position. This fight's going low now. This fight's going low as the Hwacha goes out onto the Chariot. Now they're going to back up into the Pretato. Looks like they're going to try to pop that balloon. That's a double break on the Pretato. Pretato needs to be very careful here. They're teeing them up for the Reborn for a curb stomp. Reborn themselves, though, hull broken. Reborn deciding, though, they'd rather go for the Chariot. Chariot presenting a bigger threat, according to Blue. Chariot's going to Hydro up, it looks like. Yeah, they're going to Hydro up with the balloon, with the hull break. Reborner moving in on the Pretato. It's going to be a 2v1 on the Pretato. Reborner getting very aggressive right here. They're going to get very aggressive. There's a hull break onto the Pretato. Hull break, Chariot. Now they're going to switch to the Chariot. They're going to try to get a hull break. They do get the hull break on the Chariot. Will they pick up the kill, though? They're just chipping away at red right now. Chipping away a little bit every hull break. Picking up more and more perma-hull. Just chipping away at that perma-hull. Will they get it? They should get it here. Chariot trying to Hydro for their lives. No, they will not get it. They will die. 3-3 all tied up. Pretato still in trouble here. Pretato in big trouble right here. They're hull broken. Blue looking to come back here from down 3-0. They're about to reel off 4 straight kills here, folks. They're about to reel off 4 straight kills. Pretato hull broken again. They're tanking it. It's going to be to no avail. That should be a kill any second. There's the kill right there. It's 4-3. Blue with 4 straight kills to take the lead, folks. What a matchup in this grand finals of SCS number 166. If Blue wins, and that means we will have a second and winner-take-all matchup in the grand finals. Red, of course, effectively playing a best of 3 with a 1-0 lead from the winner's final. Reborn putting shots out of the Chariot. That Mercury going in to the Chariot here. Reborn, of course, running that Mercury field gun up top. They're putting shots into the Chariot. They're looking to put some good shots into him. That is a Pyramidian. Pyramidian's not so great at dealing with the Mercury field gun. So a good choice by Reborn. Of course, they're getting shot up themselves. Red, of course, with that 1 win in their back pocket. So if they lose this matchup, it's not the end of the world for Red. They can still win the next matchup and win it all. And, oh, we got a backdoor coming in. We got a backdoor coming in as Pretato moving up the side. They're moving up the west side of the map. Chariot should be moving in here pretty soon. Pretato has moved in the side door. Here we go. The backdoor attempt is on. Pretato has been spotted, but might be too late. They're moving for the environment. Oh, they're moving for the environment. I love this play. They're not going to make the turn. Except they are going to make the turn. They are going to go ahead and make the turn. I'm a little surprised that they're going to make the turn right there and not move the Chariot up. They're going to go ahead and make that move right now. They've decided now's their time to make the move. Reborn are going to turn their guns onto the on the Pretato. They get Hwacha'd for their efforts. They're going to do a drive-by most likely with the Carronades and probably go for the Reborn. Yes, they are. They're not even going to go for the Carronade. They're going to Carronade the Reborn here. They've decided the Reborner is not worth their efforts for the Carronades. Hwacha should turn back to the Reborn any second. They will get the Hwacha out, but it gets disabled before they get much of the Hwacha out. The Reborn getting the Gatling, a clutch Gatling into the Predator. They are going to rise up and try to go for the Reborner most likely now. And a swap called by Red. That means Predator should be moving in for the Reborner. That means Chariot's about to get Hwacha'd. Indeed they are. A good Hwacha going out of the Chariot, and Reborner also getting Hwacha'd for their efforts. Predator, however, could end up with the worst of it. Chariot also might end up with the worst of it. Predator ramming into the Reborner's balloon. Predator's hull broken. Reborner looking to put some shots, some Gatling shots into the Predator. They're looking for that hull break. They're looking for that hull break. Predator getting the Hwacha into the Reborner. Predator hull broken again, but that Hwacha is going to save them a lot of perma-hull. They're Hwacha'd back. The Predator, Reborn moving in very aggressively. That's not going to be too much perma-hull damage because of the earlier Hwacha from the Predator. Predator now in full tank mode. This could be the match. If Predator goes down, it will be the match. Red needs to pick up a kill right now. They need to out DPS race one of these blue ships. Predator needs to tank it. Predator's in trouble. They're back up against environment. They're not in a good spot. They could go under the Reborner though, unless they are deciding to plow through the Reborner. They might be trying to plow through the Reborner for a sandwich opportunity. They could be looking for that. No, they do not time it right. Reborner, however, is balloon broken. They will dive down a bit. And Hwacha goes into the Reborn. Chariot's got Reborn lined up perfectly. Yes, this is going to be a kill right here, most likely for Red. We should be all tied up at 4. Prep the defibs, folks. This is going to be a fantastic finish to SCS number 166, unless Blue picks up a kill here. Reborn's about to die. Predator it's a DPS race. No, it looks like Red's going to win that race. Get the defibs, folks. It's all tied up at 4. Predator hull broken. Reborner not able to follow up with the Hwacha. 1 kill to a finish, folks. This is an exciting matchup here in the Grand Finals. An exciting matchup here. 1 kill to a finish. Reborner backing up, realizing it's high pressure time. They're going to wait for their ally. They're getting disabled by Artemai. They're going to back up. They're going to wait for their ally. Hades going in. A Merc going in. They should get hull broken here. It's going to get paid off. Yeah, they do get armor broken. They only eat the 1 Merc to the perma-hull. Reborn spawning in on the Chariot. They're going to put some Gatling into the Chariot very quickly. They need to get the Shrike in right now. They need to get the Shrike in the door right now. Chariot's going all in right now. Chariot's going all in on the Reborn. Chariot just moonshining in. Reborner, Reborner's in trouble. Red is going to try to take advantage of that with a drive-by Hwacha. Reborner's completely disabled and armor broken. They're going to bypass them. They're going to go for the Reborn here. Predator could be making a huge mistake right here. Oh, but they just missed with the Ram. Lucky for them, they missed with the Ram. Oh, that could have spelled disaster for Red. That could have been the match as Chariot now being focused by Blue. Chariot being focused by Blue. Predator making the turn, looking to get the Hwacha onto the Reborn. Hwacha going out onto the Reborn. That's not going to pick up many guns on the Reborn. That's only going to pick up the engines. Chariot's hull broken. That's not the Hwacha they're looking for. If you're on the Predator, Chariot's double broken. This could be dangerous. Predator looking to get a ram in there. That's going to drive the Reborn off course. Now a good Hwacha. Oh, Predator might have it. Predator might have it. They do have it with the kiss cam. That's going to end it, folks. And Fancy Cloud Dancers wins SCS number 166 in a fantastic finish, folks. What a way to end it. Great job by all teams involved, and that is going to do it for our broadcast here today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sunday Community Skirmish number 166 for Dio, for Earbud Music, who refereed our lower bracket, and for Kairos, who organized here today. My name is Lysanya, not Lysanya, signing out for the afternoon. Good day, everybody. See you next week for more competitive action.